Hi guys, welcome. So I figured I'd go live for a little while. I don't know how long I'm going to last because today was like a really long, crazy day. I went to another Volkswagen dealer, and this dealer was like a legit an hour away from my house. Hi. So it was an hour there, like an hour and a half while I was there while I waited, and then an hour back. It's just a really long day. All right, Dingus, let's see. What is Spirit have to say for Dingus? Okay, so you have a little bit of rough stuff coming up here. The 10 of Pentacles is either waiting on money, lack of money. It could have something to do with a holdup when it comes to money. You have a little bit of bickering that is coming to an end, which is a good thing. And the final card here is the Six of Wands, which indicates that you're going to get through all of this stuff and be victorious. The Six of Wands is victory. So it looks like once you get through this money crap, the bickering is going to be ending, and then you're going to be very victorious. So I don't know what it is. If you're working for something or you're trying for something, it just might take you, it may be a little bit rough the next couple of days or maybe the next couple of weeks, but you'll be victorious in the end, so hang in there. Uriah. Of this hair, you know what? I like this one because it's big and I have a huge head. The other one, sometimes it's hard to get on my head. Lash out. When will I achieve financial stability? Okay, let's pull a playing card for that. Financial stability. Seven of Hearts. Well, the 7 would be the month of July, but the hearts would be the springtime. And I know that you're working on a lot right now. I think you're going to start to see some payoff come this spring, but I'm going to pull a couple of cards to see if I get anything else. Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune here. So things are going to turn around for you, but it does show worry about finances, feeling a little bit betrayed, but also overcoming the betrayal. So I don't know if somebody betrayed you having to do with business or finance or career, something like that. But with the Wheel of Fortune, you overcome it. I'm thinking that you'll be in a much better place come this spring. I don't think you have to wait until next July. Taurus Tarot, what does Spirit want me to know? Okay. If you've been worried about money lately, which it looks like you maybe have been, you're coming out of it. When this is in reverse, it's like coming out of that. The star in the center, you have a wish coming. This could also be some sort of help from an Aquarius or an Aquarius enters, but it doesn't have to be. This just could be that your wish comes true. Something is going to change for you very fast. And look, it could be something that has to do with money or work, and you're not getting enough rest. Maybe you're working really hard and you're not getting the rest and relaxation that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe kind of busy and tired for a while. But you know what? We'll say this at any point and stand by it. It's better to be too busy than not busy enough. Always. I would rather have too much work than not enough. CP, should I continue with A? 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 aces, 70% chance that you should continue with A, but the 10 of Pentacles in reverse is kind of negative. That's like either a holdup when it comes to money, or it could be that there's a financial issue or waiting on some kind of money. 70% chance you should continue. I wouldn't end it just yet, but I would definitely keep my options open for others, because I think that there could be other people around you, or other connections, other people coming in. Just keep your options open. That's my advice. Lash out, spirit messages. Okay. The Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords could cut both ways, right? It could be something really good happens and something really shitty happens. Or it could be that something comes in out of the blue and levels the playing field. The Ace of Wands. Something here is going to change. This could even be like a sexual thing. Working super hard on something. The soulmate connection. So it looks like something's coming in here that's going to change things. It could be a bittersweet kind of a thing. Working really hard on something, seeing it pay off, and then a soulmate enters, or a soulmate relationship goes to the next level. So if you're with somebody right now and you're just dating, the relationship could take a step in the right direction. If you're not dating anyone, you got a soulmate entering. Somebody's coming in. Me. Is Dario ignoring me on purpose today? Okay, let's see. You got 3 aces. I think he is. I think he was doing it on purpose. So when somebody does this, my best advice would be to pull all your energy back. So what I mean by that is try your best not to think about him, talk about him, or reach out to him for the next couple of days, because he'll feel that absence, and then he'll change his ways. He'll change his ways. I don't know why he's being a jerk, but you know, it's funny because people act like that, and then as soon as you pull your energy back, even if you just get preoccupied doing other things, go out with friends or whatever, you're going to see a change in him. I don't know why people have to act like that. Tenu, my question is, when will I get married? Okay. When will we get married? 10 of clubs. The clubs usually indicates the end of summer. And the 10, I would say October. I don't know what your situation is right now, but if it's October, seems kind of close to me. I'm going to say maybe within the next 10 months, if not next summer. Where was I? Okay. Sharmila, may I know how Amo thinks my life is going? Is he thinking about me? How does he feel about me? Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, he thinks that you have choices. This card indicates choices. There could be other people around you, other things that you're doing. He's going to persevere. This is perseverance. So if he's backed up or he's not moving forward, that's just temporary. Things are going to change. The Lover's card indicates a soulmate relationship, or it could be if one of you is a Gemini, but this indicates a soulmate relationship. And the last card is the Hierophant, which also indicates some kind of a spiritual connection, or if one of you is a Taurus. So this person definitely thinks that you have other choices and is going to like step up his game. you know, if you're not seeing that right now, it may be coming. You know, like it could be coming up in the next couple of weeks. SS, should I go with the Libra or the Gemini? Oh, wait a minute. I skipped people. I skipped. Jamari, do I have an intuitive gift? Yes, everybody does. And the best way to channel that is to trust your intuition. The more you trust it, the stronger it's going to get. The stronger it gets, the more you'll trust it. So let's ask the cards. Everybody has a sense of intuition. We just don't always pay attention to it. 6, 6, 12, 13, 6, 12, 13. You got 2 aces, and then you have the 7 of the 8 of Pentacles, which means you got to work on it, or you are working on it. So don't give up on it. Just keep working with it. Trust your intuition. And it's so funny because, like, nobody ever argues with the dog's intuition. Like, I had a dog who was petrified of thunderstorms. If I came home and found her in the tub, I knew that it was going to thunder. I knew thunder was coming. We trust that. But when we have a gut feeling, we have a hard time trusting it. You just have to trust yourself, because when you have one of those feelings, it's very, very infrequent that we're wrong. Shayavish, I wanted to know, what does the person I'm interested in see me, and what are their intentions? Okay, Shayavish. Oh, this card keeps coming up. Hard work. Okay, so the King of Cups is here, which indicates either you or that person are a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. The 5 of Pentacles indicates some kind of issue or worry about money, working really hard for something and gaining financial stability. The Death card here indicates a transformation. So it could be that they're looking at you as, now all this Pentacle stuff may not be money. It could be building a career. They may think that you work really hard for your whatever it is that you do. There's a transformation here. So there's going to be some kind of a transformation that happens in this relationship. If you're not together, you could become together. If you are together, your relationship may go to the next level. But when the Death card comes up, there's a transformation coming. SS, should I go with the Libra or the Gemini? First card that comes up is the Justice card, which is the Libra card. And then you got the Knight of Cups here. And then you have the Hanged Man in reverse. So this kind of indicates that you're going to move forward with the Libra. That's what I'm thinking. Danielle, does Billy see potential between him and I? Okay, let's see. It definitely. You have 1 ace, but you have the engagement card, the happy home card. So there is definite potential here. Definite. Elham, can you tell me if I can start a PhD program? I have a problem with my date of offer and money, so I'm worried if I can start. Okay. Let me start the PhD program. Okay, I'm only showing one ace, which is the 33% chance. But the Page of Swords, a message can come in soon, quickly, out of the blue, unexpected. So the percentage is not really high that you're going to be starting right away. I'm going to pull an angel card, see if the angels will tell us anything. The Ten of Earth, a very happy life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. Okay, so that indicates that if you're, I mean, it's positive that you're going to do it. How soon? Let's see if we can get timing. How soon? The Jack of Diamonds. The diamonds would be this winter, or the Jack would be in November. I don't know what your time frame looks like, but if the school starts like in September and then the second semester starts in January, I would say you're probably going to start in January. I mean, there may be a delay, but I still think that you're going to go through with this program. So good luck. Good luck. Delays suck, but at least you would still be pursuing it. Naraya, what does Spirit have to say regarding Nicholas and I for this week? Okay, let's see. What's going on with Nicholas? You got a celebration happening. The Pentacles, this is normally business or money, but being that this is like a relationship reading, I would say that this could even be an offering of love. The Devil. This could be a lot of fun. So it looks like you got some good stuff coming up this week. I can't swear too much to the timing. It could be over the next couple of weeks, but the Devil usually indicates earthly pleasures. It could be anything that has to do with things that we like to do that may not be good for us. Let's put it that way. I think you're going to have a lot of fun coming up. Malapale, how does Gemini feel towards me and what are his actions? Okay. All right, how's the Gemini feeling? Okay. So the first card you have here is the Page of Cups. I don't know what your sign is. It could be, if that's a Pisces, it could be. Or this could even be either a new offering of love or something creative that you work on together. It looks like, I don't know if he's feeling like he was betrayed by somebody or something and he's working on getting over that. The Chariot, things are moving forward fast. This could also be a Cancer if you're a Cancer. But it, generally speaking, it's moving forward, and it's moving forward quickly. The Six of Pentacles indicates a relationship that works well together. It's like when two people are both doing equal parts. The relationship is 50-50, not 80-20. But the Hermit, now the Hermit could be a couple of things. Generally speaking, this would be a Virgo, or it could be somebody is isolating, like taking time away, stepping back. So if you notice that this person steps back, don't get alarmed. This also just could be a timing thing. We're moving into Virgo now. So this could be telling us that things are going to be moving quickly and your relationship is going to be balanced once the sun goes into Virgo. So yeah, I can't swear at how it's going to happen. You know, like these cards, you can interpret them a million different ways. If the sun right now is moving into Sagittarius, I would say that somebody here is going to back up and retreat a little bit. But since we're moving, I mean, it's days now, and we're going to be, the sun's going to be in Virgo. Uh, Tiffany, what's going on for the rest of the week? What's happening for Tiffany for the rest of the week? Okay, so the first card you have here is the Three of Swords, which is either feeling betrayed or something that's a little bit upsetting. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy. It could just be a minor disappointment, because after that you have the Three of Cups, which is a celebration. So something could be a little bit disappointing, and then something else comes in that makes you feel really happy. The Ace of Pentacles, either you're going to get a new job offering, or you're going to be, this could also be an offering when it comes to love. Now, the Page of Cups is here, which could be a Pisces shows up, or it could be something creative that you're working on. There's a celebration going on here, so I don't know if you're going out with friends or you're doing something with this Pisces person, or something fun that's happening. I'm going to pull a couple more cards and see if I can get anything else. Soulmate connection. All right, so something's going on here. After a minor disappointment or some kind of a letdown, there's a celebration. A new offering of love is coming in, and you could be working on a creative project, or the person that enters could be a Pisces, because the fish is in the cup when it's the Page of Cups. Benita, how did Ruben feel about the text I sent him? Okay. How did Ruben feel about the text? Let me shuffle these cards better. This guy felt good. Okay, so the first card you have here is the Empress, which is all things that have to do with Venus. Love, beauty, femininity, creativity, motherhood, conception. If you're not looking to have a child, I would be very careful. You have the Ace of Cups here, which indicates an offering of love. The only thing here that you have, which is, it could be a slowdown, is the Knight of Pentacles. This guy is usually an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. And if not, this just means that the relationship, there's an offering of love coming in, but the person is going to be moving very slowly. So don't get upset by it if it's not like happening overnight, because when the Knight of Pentacles shows up, it takes time. Taurus. Taurus Tarot, who is coming towards me in love? You got the World and the Sun. So something is going to be making you, or someone is going to be making you very happy. You got the Hierophant, which could be a Taurus. And then you have the Wands, which could be a fire sign. All right, let me shuffle these again. There's a lot going on here. The World and the Sun, somebody's coming in that's going to make you incredibly happy. The World just showed up again. You might have a lot of choices. You might have a lot of choices. The Wands are fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. The Hierophant could be a Taurus. The World is at your feet. Something's destined to happen here. You could have a couple of choices. Good. That's a good thing. CPCP. What does Brian think when he views my Instagram story? So the Seven of Pentacles indicates working really hard for something and not feeling like it paid off. The Emperor is a strong personality. It could be an Aries, or if this person has a strong personality. In the center is the Five of Pentacles, which can indicate some sort of worry. Then the World shows up, which can be opportunity, something destined, a fated union. But you have the Two of Cups in reverse here. So I'm not sure what the Instagram story is about, but whatever it was, it could have made him feel like he was working for something and it didn't pay off, and now he's not so sure of where he stands. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what your story was, why it would make him feel like the Two of Cups in reverse can indicate a breakup. So I don't know if you're with this person or if you guys are just friends, but the Two of Cups in reverse usually indicates some kind of a breakup. So I'm kind of curious as to what the Instagram story is about. Naraya, will I be able to pay my rent on September 3rd? You got two aces and you got the Knight of Wands. I think that you'll be able to pay it. I think so. Mindy, I'm currently talking to a Gemini and a Pisces who both seem to like me, but neither one has asked me out. My heart is stuck with the Taurus who is in his head. Any advice from the cards? Okay. Well, the advice is don't worry, and I'm going to tell you why. The first card is the Five of Swords, which indicates bickering and fighting. So I don't know if you're either annoyed with both of them or they're both on your last nerves, which I get it. But the Empress card here is the Venus card, which is a good omen. It's birth, fertility, love, money, abundance, that kind of stuff. Now, you have the Sun right in the center of the spread, which indicates happiness. So you're going to be happy at the end of the day. And then the Queen of Swords is here, which indicates usually an air sign. I don't know if you're an air sign. I don't remember if it said. You're a Gemini? Anyway, regardless, then there's financial stability. So if you feel like giving up, because this would kind of be like giving up, there's strength here. Give it a little bit of time. The happy home shows up. So it's not telling us who you're going to end up with, but I think it's the kind of thing that you have to let it play out. And my personal opinion would be to keep entertaining both of them, because, and it sounds shitty, but when there's energy from other people around you, the other party knows. So it's like, and I'm not even kidding, years ago, I was dating this guy who was a lot younger than me, and we've been off and on for years. And then I started seeing somebody else. And neither one of these two guys did I see that often. I don't know how often, but if I saw them once every 2 weeks, it was a lot. But when I was with the second guy, it didn't matter what time of the day it was. It didn't matter if it was like for a half hour somewhere. the first guy always seemed to know and would call me when I was with him. And it wasn't like either of them that often, but somehow people can just kind of sense it. My advice is to keep the Pisces around, even if he may be annoying you, or even if you're getting a little bit fed up, just because the energy of other people goes out into the universe and the Taurus will take notice. If the Taurus is the one that you want to be with, then I would say to focus on him. Like, put the intention out there. This is who I'm going to be with. But in the meantime, I'm giving other people a chance. Because when you have all that other energy around you, it definitely speeds things up. You know, it's like how people talk about going through, oh, I'm going through a drought. You can go for a drought for a really long time, but then as soon as you start dating one person, now all of a sudden the other people start showing up, and now you have choices. It's always better for you to have the choices rather than the other people. So just kind of try to hang in there with it. And I'm not saying to be deceitful, but if you're not committed to either one of them, you know, there's nothing wrong with entertaining these people and talking to them or hanging out with them or whatever you're doing is fine. Where was I? Okay. Malapali, does Gemini regret what he did and wish that we were never separated? Okay. Is the Gemini having some regrets? Okay, you didn't get any aces. However, you got the Seven of Swords in reverse, which indicates that this person is either feeling betrayed or they're getting over feeling betrayed. You've got the Star, which is a wish. So this person may be feeling some regret, especially with the swords. And the last card is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So normally that would have to do with money, but since this is a relationship reading in reverse, it's sort of saying that he feels like he didn't get his wish. So I do think that he is feeling regret. I'm going to pull an angel card because I just want to see if we can get anything from the angels. Anything from the angels. The Four of Air. Time to rest and take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation provides answers. So I think that you should just step back from the situation, you know, take a minute, rest on it. I think that you may either hear something from him or see a change in him because he's feeling like, he feels like he was wronged, when, like the betrayal. Maybe he thought you weren't going to walk away from him and you did. Min, thank you for the super chat. Does the Taurus think about me and will he reach out? Okay. Is the Taurus thinking about Mindy? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13. Definitely. You got 2 aces and you also got the Knight of Cups, which kind of indicates that the Knight in Shining Armor is coming. So let's pull a playing card to see on timing. Taurus can be slow movers. You know, that's why. Like, I hate to say that, but it can be true about them. The Six of Clubs. Now, the Six of Clubs, the clubs indicate it could happen before the end of the summer, which is September 21st. 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or the month of June. I don't think you have to wait that long. By the end of the summer feels about right. But like I would tell everybody, anybody waiting to hear from somebody, I always suggest to out first. I don't care if you got to make some kind of stupid excuse up to reach out. Hey, I thought I saw you. Was that you broken down on the side of the road? Is everything okay? I don't care if you have to make an excuse, if you just don't want to reach out and say, hey, how you doing? But I always suggest that the person reaches out because it cuts down the timing. It just cuts down the timing. Rather than waiting till September 21st to hear from him, you might hear from him tomorrow. You know, if you just kind of put it out there. The only time I would tell people not to do it is when they're not feeling confident or when they're really questioning it. When they're really like, well, I don't know, do you think I should? I'm not sure if I should. Then I would say hold off. Hold off until you feel confident, until you have that kind of feeling where you're like, fuck it, you know, then do it. Because that detached kind of not caring sort of attitude is what gets you what you want. It's not choking the energy, it's letting it go. So I hope that helps. Um, Goodness, am I really far behind here? MV the Scorpio. I sent Jack the Gemini a text today and last week, but no response. Why didn't he respond? I hate when people don't respond. I got to tell you that. I think he's going to respond. I think he's going to respond. Okay. So the first card here is the Eight of Cups. So indicates that he's walked away from something, or he ended something, or something, and it is over. I mean, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be anything that, you know, I don't know, that you're walking away from. Doesn't have to be a relationship. Now, the Chariot could be a Cancer, or this is moving forward. So this is why I'm saying I think that you're going to hear from him. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the wish card, which indicates that you get your wish, which would be for him to get back to you. Now, there's the betrayal card here. So I don't know if he's dealing with some kind of a betrayal, and that's maybe what he walked away from, and maybe that's what's taken him some time. Somebody screwed him. And like I said, this doesn't have to be a personal thing. This could be something that happened at work. It could be something that happened personally with his family. It could be something that happened with the next door neighbor, but it's somebody screwed him and he walked away, whatever the situation is. The last card is the Emperor, which is a strong figure. So again, this kind of indicates that, you know, the person steps up, not that the person retreats. So I think that you are going to hear from this person, even though they didn't answer you today or last week. I think that the person's going to get back to you relatively quickly. And let's put that out into the universe because that's what we want. Mindy, thank you. I did reach out and he read it and left me stories on social media, yet doesn't respond. Why? I'm a Gemini and he's a Taurus. Okay. Once again, these Taurus, let me tell you something. I'm telling you, they are slow movers and they can be really frustrating, especially Gemini. I'm a Gemini rising. So it's like scattered energy all over the place, can do a million things at once. Great with multitasking. Taurus, not so much. So Taurus could read something, walk away from it, and then like sit on the couch forever. And then they'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it. And it can take days. I know Taurus very well. And they can be very frustrating, especially when, you know, like I feel like there's types of people that can just kind of let, you're very welcome, thank you. There are some people that can just let things go, and then there are other people that just have to fix it immediately. You know, it's like if somebody sends me a text message, I answer it immediately. I always do. Unless I'm teaching or unless I'm, I don't know, like driving, I answer it immediately. But there are people that, and I've seen them, like pull out their phone, read the text and put it down. And then like 5 hours later, they get back to the person. And I'm like, really? Like, answer the person. Let me get back to that question. So why didn't he respond? Okay. Another one. This guy's going to respond. You got the Fool here. So this is either he responds out of the blue or something spontaneous happens. Why he didn't respond? It's showing here arguments. That was the first card. I don't know if he was having a fight with somebody or he was in the middle of some sort of drama. And then the Ace of Wands, which also indicates that something fast could happen. So once again, anybody waiting to hear back from anybody, I don't care who it is. It could be a job interview. It could anybody. Waiting and focusing on not hearing from them is just going to make more distance. So what you want to try your best to do is forget about it, literally get busy doing something else, and then that's when the person reaches out. It happens all the time. And when I say get busy doing something else, do something that takes a lot of concentration, something that you really need to think about, not something that you can do on autopilot. So like, for example, I could bead bracelets, right? Put beads on a wire, and I'm not really thinking about, I don't have to focus on it, so my mind can be wandering. But if I sat down and started to crochet, it would be something I would really have to think about and really pay attention to. So doing activities like that really take your brain to another place. So my suggestion always, really lose yourself in something else, and then that's when you're going to get your response. It happens all the time. It really does. We just don't realize, we don't realize it. And when it happens with somebody that we're not waiting for, it's not a big deal. We don't even pay attention to it. All right. Let's see, where are we? Oh my goodness. Oh, I got that. I did that one. Will the Gemini and the Sagittarius hook up? Who will initiate SS? Yes, I think they will, and I think that the Gemini is going to initiate it. That's what these cards are showing today. All right, I'll do one more question, and then I've got to get running. I have to eat. I got my whole day today was screwy, but I'll be on again tomorrow. Probably earlier, though, tomorrow. Divine Jewel, will I be contacted by the company within the next 2 weeks? Okay. All right. Will Divine Jewel be contacted by the company within the next 2 weeks? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. You only got one ace, which is a 33% chance. I'm not sold that you're going to hear from them in the next 2 weeks. The Five of Cups is in reverse, which indicates that you will stop worrying about it, and you have the Strength card. So the Strength that from a 33% at least to a 50%. But I'm sold. I'm going to pull a playing card to see if I can find out timing. When are we going to hear from that company? The Queen. Haha, the Queen of Clubs. You could hear from them before the end of the summer. So that would be September 21st. The Queen could be December. I don't think you have to wait that long. I'm going to say before the end of the summer you'll hear from them, but I'm not sold that you're going to hear from them within the next 2 weeks. But like I just said, whenever you're waiting for something, do your best to take your mind off of it, focus on something else, and that's when you'll hear from them. Good luck. Thank you all for watching. If you would like, share, subscribe, I would appreciate it. And I will be on tomorrow in the afternoon sometime. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.